Holy smokes! Is that an art book? No. You stupid dummy, you fatso, you smelly old bastard, you poo machine, you factory of feces. It's a comic book or a graphic novel or a trade paperback. It's Body Count by the guy who invented Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Simon Bisley. I've shown this before in my Art of Bisley video, but frankly I just wanted to look through it again, so I'm gonna. Yeah. It's Bisley at his Bisliest. Look at that. That's fucking cool, man. Painted shit. Guns, knives. It's fucking good. Oh, do you want to see something not stolen but heavily inspired by issue 1 of this? Yeah, I'm not saying I stole the idea, but it's heavily influenced. It's almost identical. I mean, axes though, because it's Vikings, so it was inspired by, shut up, get over it, come on. Let's not dwell on whatever. Oh, that's fucking cool too. I love the shapes in there, man. This arm, purple underlighting. It's really, really good. Really cool. I love you can see all like the marker pen and stuff he used underneath. That's cool. Very good indeed. The interior art is good too. It's, like I say, Bisley being Bisley. It opens on a fight scene in a bar, which is nice. Very violent. I like it. I like it. The colours are sort of like, They're very just, they serve their purpose. Just basic digital colour. And, it's about what you need. The whole thing's not going to be painted, is it? That would be silly. But we like some violence. That's very cool. We like that. I also like about Bisley's art that you do, you get the anatomy, muscles and violence and cool shit. And you also get dumb things like this. Like, what is that texture? I mean, the jacket's either leather or heavy cloth or something, but like, what is that? And the length of the arm and the angle and everything, that just makes no sense. But it's a fucking fun comic book about a turtle that's shooting people. So it doesn't really matter. You get the idea of what's happening. This is in Spanish. It's the only copy I could find at the time available for a reasonable price. It was in Spanish. And as we all know, Ewan doesn't read. I only literally got this to look at the artwork as inspiration to steal from. And I'm glad I did. And the story is like, whatever, I don't really care. These are the pages. So you can see a lot of them is like quick drawings. You can tell he's drawing quickly by the marks he's using. And these are obviously the pages he puts a bit more effort into. That's nice. Che. That's a really nice little set of panels. Good shit, man. Oof. That's cool. I don't know if my lamp's ruining it, maybe. Badass stuff. I love every drawing of Raphael in this. Gnarly skin. That's cool. Heavy black space, we like that. Spitting out a tooth. I really like that Bisley's obviously drawing with like just fine line pens, like drawing pens or something. So a lot of the lines are really scratchy. And I like that because it shows that you don't need fucking fancy brushes or dip pens and expensive ink and stuff. Like Bisley's one of the great comic creators of our time. And he does his shit with just drawing pens, whatever. There's thicker lines here and there, but for the most part it's just scratchy drawing pens and shit. I believe their intention with this was to make the longest gunfight in a comic book. And I think they did it. I love that it jumps. I guess they're in disguise, they're hiding out, going somewhere. But they can't escape the violence, it all comes back. I guess, like I say, I can't read it. But was my point, is that the story is like, really. The story is just to facilitate the gunfight, the violence, the fun comic book. Let's make a fun comic book with a big, long gunfight. And we'll put in some story about some people, I guess. Car chases and explosions. Brap, brap, blam, blam. Scree. It's very, very cool. I like it. Which goes without saying, really, doesn't it? Gun Viking is obviously born out of this sort of thing. And you've got your exposition and stuff, like talking to move the story along. And then more violence. That's bad, the colour there. Like, I get it, it's, glare from the guns, but really, really not liking the colouring on that. The yellow on the outlines. Meh, 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 meh. But we want to see more Raphael fucking shit up. There he is. In jeans. It's pretty funny. And it's these bits where you can see that was probably drawn in like a minute or less. Just for quick lines. Yeah, that's him there. And then a bit more time on this. Get out of the way because you have to. And then focus on the good bits. I really like in this the use of black as well in the ink. I mentioned a bit earlier as well. But Bisley, he adds in the heavy shadows where they're needed instead of forcing the colorist to fill it in with something. It's really effective in these panels. The gun is just a box. Which is essentially, that's all you need for a gun, obviously, but still. I mean, the gun almost suffers visually because it is just a box with a hole in the front. Could put a bit more detail into that maybe, but I guess he spent all his time on the bionic hands. Baboom. Walking away from the explosion. Always cool. Scenes like this can be a pain in the arse, but they can also be pretty fun to draw. Like, I've drawn a few of those recently in a secret project I'm working on, where it's like crowd-ish scenes, like not busy crowd scenes, but just there's people around doing shit. And you can see it's not horrendously detailed, but it's just like person. I like those scenes. They can be pretty fun to draw. They can be, not all the time. Really take time to do all the details on these faces and stuff. That's really nice. It's pretty funny. There's not too much to say. I literally just want to look through the book. So that's all this is. It's an excuse for me to look through it again. Point out some of the good bits, some of the not so good bits. That's a cool panel. That's cool. That's all it is. Me looking through this book going, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's cool too. Oh, look at that. That's fucking... And I will point out the bad bits. That's one of the flattest looking things I've ever seen in my life. Like that looks... This arm and hockey stick look like a cardboard cutout. That's just, you know... Probably was drawn quickly. You can see by the sort of lines he's used. It's just quick, quick, quick. Get it done. But that's not great. It works with the whole visual, you know, the vibe of the entire thing. It does work, but it's just kind of flat, you know. But this is cool. That's cool. Just that little, I like that little section there. That's a cool flip he's doing with two Uzis. That's cool. Every drawing of Raphael, basically, in this. There you go, more detail in the gun. Lobbing a grenade. Lob. Exploding face. So yeah, gunfight, gunfight, gunfight. Casey got shot. No, Casey. Bastardo. I guess it's bastard, isn't it? I know some Spanish. I swear he puts something like this in every one of his comics he does. And the girls almost look identical in each one. Same like shape and look to them. It's pretty funny. I showed, is it Bad Boy or something? The comic I showed in my Art of Bisley video. And there's one of those in there as well. It's pretty funny. Very similar artwork actually. Similar time, I guess. Frank Miller as opposed to Mr. Eastman. A lot of this material, this fabric texture doesn't make sense, but I quite like it just as a visual, like I can feel my hand drawing that and enjoying it. Oh, that's nice there. That's cool. Cool looking panel, cool set out. Ooh. Fighty fight. Fucking ridiculous. A knife fight as opposed to a gunfight. Pretty cool fight scene. Some good poses, good panels in there. That's cool. That's good, that's good, that works. Some good shit. That's cool. I really like having like character over the panels. So you have the panels with everything going on in the background and then like character in front. Especially a Bisley character, you know. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I do this to indicate good. That's actually really, I really like that. The dead guy with his head here. That'd be a fun one to draw. And this stuff, I assume, is just Bisley going, I mean, I've got to put something in the space. So, this shit. It's funny. I like it. I like doing that in some of my comics. Just throw in random stuff that doesn't need to be there, but it's just fun. The shapes there are really nice. I like that. Let me get towards the end. Oh, a gallery. Oh, cool. Oh, it's a shame they're done so small, but there's like some ink pages and stuff. It's good shit, man. Yeah, some like preliminary sketches and the actual pages in ink. Yeah, it'd be really nice to see them a bit bigger. I'd love to see an artist edition where it's all, the entire book, just black and white. I really, really would like to see that. And then at the back, all of like the covers. So this has, you know, a couple of paintings, but I'd love to see the entire book in black and white, and then at the back, every painting full page. So this full page, this full page. Oh, that's the inked back page. I assume it was a cover or something. But... oh, more. That was pretty good.